Hi, I'm Rachel Zegler, and I play Eva Perón in Evita here at the Palladium. When I was a kid, I used to hear the Madonna track of Don't Cry For Me all the time. My dad loves Evita, so he used to sing Don't Cry For Me Argentina all the time. And I think it wasn't really until I saw the film when I was a kid that I was fully aware of the musical in its entirety. I think it's every actor's dream to get to play a part like Eva Perón. So it didn't take much convincing. I felt like I had to convince everybody else that I could do it, and I knew that I could and that I could just put everything I had into it. And so it's been the joy of a lifetime getting to play something like this. Oh my goodness. Well, the very first time we did the balcony was during tech. And so it was only a couple of people who stopped and kind of stared and took a picture on their phones. And then by the next day, we had hundreds of people, and it would just double and double and double every day. It's an unbelievable theatrical, technological feat that we've been able to pull off. And it's really all from Jamie's brain. And so he really is to thank for all of that, but also Ting and Mikey and all of the camera people. It's just really, really amazing that it's so successful every night. Oh no, I'm not gonna cry. It's been the opportunity of a lifetime to get to do this 8 times a week. It's one of my favorite musicals, and it's become my favorite group of people in the whole world. I'm like in despair because of how rich I became this summer with love and friendship. And that is the thing that's like the most heartbreaking part of having a good time, is that it does have to come to an end. So yeah, it's bittersweet, but it's really, really lovely. Well, the thing that's really wonderful about good material like Evita, like so many amazing things that have been revived or brought back or revamped, is that they never stop being relevant, and that you hope that the repeats in history, as heartbreaking as they may be at certain times, can also give a fresh perspective on a piece of art like Evita. Famous people are going to continue to be elected as politicians. It's going to happen, and she was one of the first kind of examples of that. And what they do with that power is something that's really fascinating to the general public, and I think it will always be. I would love to hear Lady Gaga do New Argentina. I'm putting that out there, actually. I don't know if she'd do it, but it would be so cool to hear her powerful voice doing that, because she's just made for rock operas. Yeah, I feel like that's who I'm trying to embody when I do it. I would love to hear her do it. There's so many favorite memories, first of all. It's like actually too many to count, but I will say there's been at least 4 shows where Diego Andres Rodriguez has not known his lyrics. And it just in the middle of a song, just complete gibberish comes out of his mouth. It's quite hysterical. It happens in Money Kept Rolling In, and it happens in the waltz. So that gets me. I fell during rolling once, but nobody noticed, so it was really only kind of funny to me. There's a lot, and I feel like if I tell you about the pranks, we'll get in trouble. The Christian Dior, me from my head to my toe. I'd love to be Christine in Phantom. I've said it so many times, it's kind of embarrassing now. It just feels like I'm lobbying to do something. But it really is. It's just one of the first musicals I ever really fell in love with was Phantom of the Opera. And I just love the music that she gets to sing in that show. It's fantastic. Oh gosh, it was definitely my parents. I lived in a close proximity to New York, and we were privileged enough to go see like 1 Broadway show per year. So I started by seeing all the Disney musicals when I was a kid. But my mom was obsessed with Les Mis, and my dad loved Phantom. So I had those albums kind of on repeat in the house when I was growing up. My first role, though, was Sprinza in a production of Fiddler on the Roof in my town when I was 12 years old. And it was so much fun, and I really did fall in love with. I caught the theater bug, as they say. I would say don't model your career after anyone else's, because you don't know the other circumstances surrounding it. Everybody's experience is so different. I get a lot of people who ask me how I did it, and it really was so much luck in my case. I was discovered by Steven Spielberg. It does not happen to a lot of people, and I was a kid when it happened. I would say be able to accept rejection, be able to adapt to changes, and don't ever count yourself out. Oh my gosh, and I wonder who it's gonna be. Do you know who it's gonna be? Don't even. Well, now that's just a lot of pressure. No, okay, the next person. I would say if you could role swap with anyone in an Andrew Lloyd Webber show that you've done, who would you swap with and why? Box 5 is always kept empty for my use. I'm the Phantom of the Palladium, guys. I'm gonna haunt this place when I go.